Good morning, everyone. I'm running solo today. I took the day off work. Get another day of shed hunting in. Gotta get my fix. But just left the pickup about 15 minutes ago, and I'm headed to a spot that I've been wanting to go to for a few years now. I've been into canyons on both sides of this canyon that I'm dropping into, but yeah, we got a 1,000-foot drop, and then start shed hunting when we get to the other side. Just made it to the bottom, guys. I did stop a couple times coming down the side behind me to glass across the other side. Didn't spot any antlers, just saw one deer. So now that we're at the bottom, we'll start to climb up the other side to the elevation I want to get to, which is about 3,400 feet. Got some elk poop, some elk tracks, tons of tracks down here in the bottom, but yeah, there's a lot of game in this canyon. I've seen bull elk, I've seen moose, I've seen mule deer and whitetail. So today we have the chance to pick up basically every kind of antler you can find in Idaho. So let's see if we can find a few different ones at least. Just walking this game trail out of the bottom. Saw that disturbed dirt right there next to the stump, and then noticed there was an antler laying there. So that's the first one of the day. Looks extremely old. Looks like it would have been a really nice whitetail shed though. Man, that's a heavy buck. Gotta kick her off the base. I want to find some more like that, but a little bit newer. All right, let's pick it up. Yeah, that is a heavy buck. Just way too old. That one's gonna stay here. A little over 2 hours in at this point. Only found that one old shock down out of the creek bottom, but I just now got up to the elevation that I did well in the other canyons, so I'm hoping get to that perfect elevation band and there'll start to be some antlers. But just got up here, I'm hitting little benches and working my way around. Getting into too much snow. I was still climbing elevation, but every step I take, I fall a foot into the snow, so I'm gonna have to drop elevation and try to get onto more of a south or a west facing slope, something that's been burned off. I'm seeing sign up here, but I'm sure there's a lot of antlers buried underneath this snow. There might be some moose paddles up here, but I don't have snowshoes on, and I'm getting tired of post holing. So gonna drop some elevation and try to wrap around this ridge a bit. There is a ton of moose sign on these old logging roads. I've never found a moose paddle, but man, would that be cool. This is as good of a place to do it as any. Usually I'm not shed hunting in places that you can pick up moose paddles, so if today was the day, man, I'd be stoked. think those are moose rubs. There's another one right there. But regardless, starting to get into some more deer tracks and fresher, more recent. So hopefully dropping that bit of elevation and kind of moving around the other side of the ridge was the ticket, and I start getting into some antlers. Those are the first deer I've seen actually while hiking today. Looks like 2 shed bucks. Oh, there's another one. 3 shed bucks. Alright guys, still no sheds, but I did just pop over a little ridge and I glassed up a bull. He's a pretty cool bull. He's got a 5-point normal antler on the right side, but his left antler is a 2-point, but it drops down behind his ear and makes like a half circle back up. So I'm gonna get some video of him through the all-in. He's a really cool bull. Guys, I was just getting video of that bull through the all-in, and I looked down the hill like 100 yards below him, and there's a moose. So I'm gonna pan my binos over to this moose. Wonder if it's a shed bull. Well, that was pretty cool to see that bull elk and then have that moose come out from the draw below him. The wind started to get swirly, so I grabbed my pack and bounced. I can't believe that bull was still packing his antlers, but I don't really know much about finding moose sheds. It is March 10th today, so I imagine that moose will be shedding his antlers anytime. Same with that bull elk, so I'm gonna have to come back in here and see if I can find their antlers. Making my way back towards the pickup. Still only found 1 antler today, which I left on a stump. So we got a couple more miles to go, and there's always a chance to pick one up. Just sat down, ate some food, and glassed the hillside I came down this morning. Didn't turn anything up, so I got probably 200 yards to the bottom and then 1,000 vertical feet up the other side, back to the pickup. Anybody else ever seen that? I see it just about every spring. It's crazy. I don't know if these are hatched ladybugs or if they all come up out of the ground. I don't know what ladybugs do during the winter, but this is a big old batch of them here. All right, up the other side we go. Almost back to the pickup now. I did just under 8 miles and found an 8-year-old shed. So that's kind of the way it goes sometimes, but seeing that that freak bull elk and that moose made the day worth it for sure. Plus got some exercise, so it's way better than going to work, I can tell you that much. But if you guys watched this far, I know it was a slow video, I appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.